Hello and welcome. This is going to be your full moon for the 19th of August 2024, which is a super full moon card reading. Okay, so I'm going to be pulling from this oracle card deck. We're going to be seeing what messages come through to us for this full moon. Okay, so let's see the first card. Perfect. Wait, right? And this card says, don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. Please wait with any decisions that you're wanting or thinking about making with this full moon. It's so important. I can tell you the reasons for this. Mercury is retrograde in Leo, Sun is in Leo. That means that we can feel like we want to do something, but we shouldn't. We really shouldn't. Things are not clear. You do not have all the information. You do not know everything that's going on, especially during a Mercury retrograde. And what you impulsively decide to do at this full moon or take action upon, you are going to, once Mercury goes direct towards the 28th of August, we are going to basically then question our decisions. We might want to retract, go back, redo it. Anything that people plan during a Mercury retrograde, whether it's signing contracts, whether it's looking at deals, we do not know everything. And this full moon is happening right opposite Mercury retrograde in Leo, and as well as the sun being in Leo. And the full moon is telling us we need to release, we need to let go, we need to actually sit with ourselves, accept ourselves in the moment, without judgment, without ridicule. And if anyone's ridiculing you, set those healthy boundaries. You need to wait. You need to spend that time by yourself at the time of this full moon. So wait, do not rush into any action. If you rush into something, it is only going to basically, you're going to regret it. It's not going to be the time. And waiting is not a bad thing. Waiting is actually time for things to grow. Imagine if you decided to make a meal, right? And you put everything in, you cut up all your vegetables, you put it on the stove, and you let it cook for 5 minutes. And it was supposed to be an hour long for this meal to cook. You're going to be taking it off the stove and dishing that food for everyone, and it's basically going to be uncooked. Uncooked meat, uncooked potatoes, uncooked everything. So there's a reason to wait, to give things the time it needs to actually be ready. Divine timing, and you will know when the time is right. When the time is right, you'll have the energy, you'll have the motivation, you will see things clearly. You will know when it's the time to react or act or make that decision, but not right now. Things will be very confusing during this full moon. It's an unpredictable full moon, right? Uranus is also in effect here. And if you'd like to book a reading to see how the full moon affects you, link down below, as well as a link for appreciation on these videos. And our next card for this full moon is, right, set your sights higher. Increase your stance, expect more from yourself, and don't settle for less. Whenever I get this card, what it's telling me is that sometimes people, look, you need to increase your standards. And that is so important about how you value yourself. If you spend time with people who basically take advantage of you, manipulate you, betray you, those standards are not suitable for you and your character and who you are as a person. So if you do not want to associate with that, now's the time to do it with this full moon, because in order to increase our standards, we need to say no to what we don't want. We cannot accept the same nonsense and the same thing and expect better results. If you know someone has a poor opinion of you, do not go to that person and spend time with them, because you're going to also develop a poor opinion about yourself. Okay? If someone feels that you are untrustworthy, just say whatever. They doubt you, they think you're a negative person, or whatever the case may be. Some people, each their own. Some people you clash with, and some people you get along with. Simply set your standards higher. Go to your tribe. Spend time with those people. When you're setting goals for yourself, make sure those goals that you're setting for yourself are of your standards. The moment you accept anything that is less than your standard, the moment you are saying yes 2, less than you deserve. And it doesn't only have to be people. People do this with so many situations. If someone asks them for help and they know at this time that they are very busy and they do not have the energy or the time to do it, they say yes. Right? But then they're like, oh my God, I'm so drained and burnt out. Set your standards higher, value yourself and your time and your energy, and say no to people that want to take from you, right? Take advantage of you. Set your standards higher when it comes to what you expect to from people. Yes. So if you know that, hey, this person is not meeting what my standard is for who I see myself connecting to, disconnect. So that's how you set your standards higher. It's not just like I expect this and I get less than and I keep like, I'm one day. No. Set your standards higher. And that's why in my previous video, which I'll link down below, I said it has to do a lot of self-concept to work with this form when it comes to manifestation. Meaning like, how do you actually see yourself? If you see yourself like, well, you want to attract loving relationships, or you want to attract abundance, or you want to attract better health, you need to look at you as a person, whatever it is that you want to have. You need to look at yourself and change your concepts towards those things. Sometimes we actually put limiting beliefs on ourselves, like, you know what, I always get the same thing out of relationships. These people, whatever gender it may be, women, men, are all the same. And once you start saying that to yourself, you start believing it, and then you believe that you're going to just keep getting the same thing. You set your standards higher by like, you know what? I want such a thing. I want a better relationship. I want more abundance. And you actually start seeing like, okay, let me look for situations where those things exist. Look at people who are better caliber. Not everybody's the same. So we shouldn't generalize when it comes to people or situations. So set your standards higher by shifting your self-concept and by shifting your belief systems around those things within your life. And this will be the last card, right? Message for this full moon. Oh yes, morning affirmations, right? Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. And this is so important. The way you start your morning is so important. If you start your morning thinking, another day, another life, why? If you're feeling then throughout the day, more reasons like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I a part of this? That's how you started the day. You need to start this day like, hey, I'm ready to take on this day. I see myself excelling. I set myself taking care of my tasks. I see the people that do love me and care about me. I love myself. It starts with you. I love myself. I attract loving and positive relationships. I feel loved. And I feel that love from people who are there for me. Whether it's a kind word, whether it's someone who sends you a message, or every now and again it says, hey, wishing you a beautiful day. Accept that and show gratitude for that. Those are your morning affirmations. You know, looking at the sun, thank you God, there's a beautiful sun, or thank you Spirit, you know, not just limiting when it comes to religion. Remember that. Thank you Spirit, beautiful sunrise. Thank you so much for, you know, this meal I'm about to eat. I nourish my body, I nourish myself. Thank you for this water I'm about to drink. The water that I'm drinking, which comes from the earth, I am receiving the abundance of love. And through that abundance, I attract more abundance into my life. We need to start with the small things that we have. And actually start our mornings with that spirit of affirmation, of affirming from the little things, whatever that small thing is. Thank you, goodness, that I am here. I am here to make a difference. I am here to send love. I can send a loving message to someone maybe who is a loving person, a friend who I know is always there for me, and just say good morning, wishing you a beautiful day. You know, you always put a smile on my face. Yeah, I'm putting a smile on your face. That's a morning affirmation. It's with action too. Affirmations can also be action orientated. because we affirm it in ourselves when we actually take action towards it for our self-improvement and betterment. So the message for this full moon from the oracle cards is, number one, wait it out. Mercury retrograde, very, very intense super full moon. Set your standards higher by not accepting less than you deserve from your connections, situations within your life, and affirm when you wake up in the morning what it is that you want to manifest within your life. Thank you so much. If you'd like to book a reading, links down below. Do like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching this video.